Peace. It's not just a word. It's actually what's happening out here in these streets. I'm Headkrack, and it's time for the hip-hop spot. Now, last week, Kanye West and Wiz Khalifa were at each other's throats heavy. It was a little one-sided. It was mostly Kanye, but that's neither here nor there. The beef is now officially over. Kanye West took to his Twitter yesterday to say that, hey, talk to the homie Wiz Khalifa. Everything's all squashed, all positive. That's a dope thing to see. Also, if you forgot yesterday, Amber Rose and Kim Kardashian have squashed their beef too. So love is completely in the air. We might actually have, some unity out here in these fair streets. Not mad at that at all. Now, gotta say big shout outs to Big Boy, one half of the legendary group Outkast. He is going to start a residency at the Wynn Hotel in Las Vegas. It starts this Saturday, February 6th. He's gonna be rocking some of his Outkast classics, some of his Big Boy solo records, and if you're lucky, you might get some of those Big Gram songs too. That's the group he has right now with that group Fantagram. It's a solid project. If you ain't checked it out, you need to get up on that, man. He's gonna be doing it all throughout the year. You got 12 months, so be sure you go out there and support the homie, man. Just to show him that hip-hop can have a presence out there in Las Vegas and everybody come out there to chill, alright? Another thing I want to say, the picnic that you need to go to this year is the Roots Picnic. It's going down in June. They made a big announcement yesterday. I had to pull out a sheet because there's a lot of good names on it. DMX is going to be performing. That's going to be dope because he puts on a hell of a show. Future's also going to rock. That's big. They even got Usher for people who like R&B. Migos is going to rock, Lil Dicky, and more. You can go to okplayer.com and see the full lineup there. There's a little bit of something for everybody. I mean, the names I mentioned are dope, but some of those indie acts that you might not heard of, you might walk away a new fan of some people, man. Tickets go on sale this Friday, so be sure you go out there and check that out. Especially if you've never been to Philly, City of Brotherly Love. It's actually weirdly titled because Philly is actually dangerous as fuck. I remember one time, me and my homie, my best friend, we was at a Chinese restaurant, and and when we left the crib that day, it was like early in the day, I was like, yo, Joe, whatever you do, you probably shouldn't wear that leather coat. I just wouldn't do it if I was you. And he wore the leather coat. We went to a music conference, and then we took the train like way past like where my aunt lived, because like I'm related to Joe Frazier, so I got relatives in Philly. So we get off the train, and it was like a grimy Chinese food restaurant with the bulletproof glass, and we just knew it was just maybe not where we should be. We're in North Philly, and so we ordered the food, and there was like 2-3 dudes in the restaurant, and I know what a robbery looks like. I know when it's about to go down. One dude was a stick man, the other guy was the lookout, and the other guy was the enforcer. So after I paid for my food, I told my man Joe, I was like, yo, listen, man, fuck this food. When I say bank left, we're running. So paid for the food, went outside, we dipped, kept running, never came back. The dudes came out the store and they looked pissed off because they knew we had the drop on them. Philly's dangerous. But the Roots Picnic is gonna be great because it's gonna be in the daytime and there's gonna be mad cops out there. So go out there and have a great time. Before I go, gotta send rest in peace shout outs to my man Big Kap, legendary DJ. He used to, rock the tunnel with Funkmaster Flex. He DJ'd for Nas at one point in time, as well as the Notorious B.I.G., a very big staple in the New York club radio scene. And, and just another testament to why we have to stay on top of our health, my friends. Go get checked. Eat right, do the best you can. Try to get at least 6 hours of sleep if your lifestyle permits it. And if it doesn't, make it work for you. You only got one life to live and one life to lose. I'm Headkrack. That's the hip hop spot. For this and other stories I'm following, you know where I'm at. Instagram and the Twitter.